Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by WKYC.com. Dave Chudowsky with you, along with Pat Chiesa. Pat, welcome back, man. We missed you in Boston, but you got your sleep, you got your rest, and you're ready to go for the NBA Finals.
Reunited, Dave. That's right. Didn't get my sleep last night, but missed you when you were up there in Boston. But hey, I'm so excited. This is awesome.
Excellent, man. Good to have you back, Pat.
Thanks, man.
As you guys know, first of all, let's get this out of the way. I am not driving. Pat is driving, 10 and 2, or more like 12 and 3. Yeah. Anyway, both hands on the wheel, which is very important. San Francisco traffic, if you've followed us, just to bring you up to speed, we always try to come live with you on Facebook Live from the car, airport, wherever we are when we travel. We like to do this. It started earlier in the year in Goodyear, and Pat, with the Indians, and Pat and I have come your way along the way in different cities. And this is my third time in San Francisco, in Oakland, the Bay Area. Unbelievable. It's becoming a second home, as is the Cavs in the NBA Finals. It's the third straight year.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, never before in the history of the NBA has two teams met in the NBA Finals 3 straight years. So we're pretty excited about that. I am in my, Pat, Star Wars. Were you a big Star Wars guy? I'm a big Star Wars guy. Growing up, I collected all the guys.
Yeah,
it was always fun to have the different Luke Skywalker guys, Han Solo. So I'm in backwards hat, haven't shaved gear. This is what I call travel gear, Pat. But I will jump in the phone booth and shave and get the tie on and be ready as we join you live from Oracle Arena tonight on Channel 3 News at 6, and at 7, Jason Lloyd from The Athletic will join me live. And the game's 9 o'clock tip, 6 o'clock out here. Pat and I are trying to adjust to the time difference. Pat, this is your first time out in California and San Francisco. What do you think, buddy?
Right, yeah, not the first time in the time zone. I've been to the Pacific Northwest a couple times, but yeah, first time out here. I'm thinking there's a lot of fog. That's what I'm thinking. It's cool though. It's cool to be out here. Nice weather. It's not supposed to rain the whole time we're here. We're going to be here, of course, through Game 2, not leaving till Monday. It's supposed to be a pleasant forecast, and hoping for a couple of favorable results as well, obviously, over at Oracle.
Lynette said, "May the force be with you." Great. Amy said, "Safe travels." There we go. How is the driver on Dave's right side? So you missed the beginning. I am not driving. I'm in the passenger seat. It's a mirror reflection. That's always good. What else do we have here? Got a couple highs. Peggy says hi. Hello, Peggy. Good to hear from you. So we are ready to go. San Francisco traffic is out of control. We're approaching, getting close to the Bay Bridge, not quite there yet. So if you're not familiar with the Bay Area, obviously we fly into San Francisco, and then you drive through downtown San Francisco, the Bay Bridge, come across, and then we're in Emeryville, and then you're not too far from Oracle Arena in downtown Oakland. Oakland and San Francisco, 2 completely different cities, without a doubt. I got some Defend the Lands on here. Traffic not too bad yet, but you can see a lot of brake lights. But it's, again, I say this all the time, enjoy what we have in Cleveland, because traffic in these cities, Boston, and obviously most people probably know Chicago, but out here in San Francisco, it's absolutely crazy. So we just landed this morning. Good flight. Want to share one thing for you, Pat. No one likes the middle seat, right? But this guy tried to pull off the ultimate, switcheroo. He was in the middle seat as I'm walking down. He's sitting in the aisle seat, and then the guy who actually has the aisle seat wants his seat, and the guy looks at him and goes, "Oh, is this your seat?" He's like, "Well, do you want to sit in the middle? Do you know her?" Pointing to the girl at the window. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Pointing to the girl at the window. Yeah, okay. Let me give up my aisle seat for the middle seat, which no one wants on a 4.5-hour flight. Ridiculous. I thought that was great. I'm a big window aisle guy. I'm sure most people are, but
big window guy. I like the window. I got the window seat, so I was happy with that.
My worst memory of all these travels was 2015. I was in the middle seat on the flight out to San Francisco with a bodybuilder. We're talking Hulk Hogan next to me, and it was brutal, man. I mean, there was nothing he could do. His arms were so big, they went right out. Oh, that's a good shot here. Let's get this. Hold on. There's downtown San Francisco right as we come around the bend. Now, Pat, you really got to pay attention here. We don't want another Goodyear where you almost got us in an accident in Goodyear.
In the words of Brock Osweiler, watch the tape. But, no, we are. See, now I can quote him.
Brock
instead of
Brock
saying
Lobster.
that myself, because he's slightly more well known than me. But yeah, this is. I am really dialed in right now. I'll have you know.
Good.
And to anybody back at the old homeland at WKYC watching, I'm driving slowly, and you can actually see this for yourself.
You still remember that
when
Channel 3? You're nervous?
I've been nervous about this traffic. Yeah, because that's what I've heard all week. You guys weren't lying. The traffic is not something to take lightly here.
Brutal.
And it's kind of hard to see too with all this fog that can get in your way, but. Hey, we're good. We're taking it slow and steady into Emeryville, right next to Berkeley, so that'll be cool to see that area.
So we got more defend the lands. Uh-oh. What's happening here? I don't want that on there. Multitasking here. Defend the land. Attack the bay. Love it there. Milton says Cavs go win the first game to get home court advantage. So... Someone says, great to see you guys on the road finally. Prediction on this road trip. Yeah, we waited till game day to travel. Usually we go the day before.
Yeah,
but today
we're living dangerously.
Yeah, we are living dangerously. Prediction on this road trip. I think the Cavs get one. I think they go back 1-1. I do. One thing I learned my lesson last year when they were down 2-0. I thought the series was over. Not just when it was 3-1, when it was 2-0. If you remember, Pat, last year they got blown out in the first two games. Their body character, everything was wrong with them last year in those first two games. And I really thought the series was over and learned a lesson there. So by no means do I think if a team gets up 2-0 in either scenario, I don't think it's over. Either way, I think either team could come back.
Without question.
Yeah.
Without question. I'm not really sure what to make of tonight because I'm with you. I think the Cavs get a game. I'm not sure which game that's going to be. I'm really not. I mean, the Warriors had more rest, but both teams had ample rest entering this game. Both teams are going to be charged up, ready to go. We'll see. We'll see, because obviously the Cavs have proven, LeBron has proven, I think he's won 3 games here the last 2 years. He can win here, but this is, just playing across the country on the road against the bottom line is this is a revamped Golden State team that just has talent out the wazoo. 7 All-Stars, first time since 1983 we've seen that. I'm just so excited just to see not only the pageantry of the finals. We're on the big pitch here. This is pretty sweet. Yeah, that was a three-syllable word. I don't use this very often, but not only the pageantry, we'll use it again, of the finals, but just the talent level on the floor is just silly. And we've kind of been sleepwalking, I guess you could say, through the first 3 rounds. But I think it's going to be worth the wait. I really do.
Again, Pat Chiesa driving, Dave Chudowsky here in the passenger seat. Mirror reflection.
12-3.
Pat is really locked into driving here, and that's what makes him so great. He can multitask and drive and still spew out numbers like
why they
All-Stars from 83.
This was actually my interview. I just drove around and recited Cavs facts.
And you got hired.
Yeah,
so there we go on the bridge.
That didn't happen. I wish it did.
Cavs 12-1 in the playoffs. Warriors 12-0. Warriors are a 7-point favorite tonight. Tip at 9 o'clock. 4th time in the history of the Cavaliers franchise they are in the NBA Finals. 3rd straight year. This is first time since 95-96 Bulls that a team in the East comes into the finals with 1 or fewer losses. So I find the Cavs 7-0 on the road. They've won 9 straight on the road. Just throwing out some numbers at you. LeBron, 5,595 total points in the playoffs. 5 away from reaching 6,000. He'd be the first to do that. And
he's about to pass Reggie Miller for playoff threes. He only needs 2.
There you go. There you go.
1 to tie, 2 to pass. Reggie Miller, some of these guys he passes during this journey that is his career, you're just like, how does he do that? He just does it all over the floor, and it's so cool to see. Like passing Jordan in steals, Jordan in points, obviously. Man, I can't wait to see. It's just like almost a guarantee that he's just going to be unstoppable, and I cannot wait to see LeBron over the next probably 7 games.
So, oh my gosh, that's the island over there, and it's just escaping me what the name is. Treasure Island. No, you'll see Alcatraz, my friend.
Yeah, you're gonna. He's gonna ship me out to Alcatraz if I screw up any of the interviews or anything. So. Gotta be on my best behavior here.
Yes, you do.
Make sure I drive, 12-3, the adopted style, and mind my P's and Q's, or he's gonna ship me off to Alcatraz.
Treasure Island. If you're ever out here, hit up Treasure Island and get a view of downtown San Francisco. It's great. It really is. Yeah, Milton says we have to defend against the 3. I agree, man. I think that. Oh, check out this shot. Hey, you're back in wherever you are in the country right now. You are with us going across the Bay Bridge. Yes.
This is awesome.
Well, I should have drove, Pat, so you could enjoy this. You know what? I'll drive one day here. We're going to go across this bridge about 13 to 20 times.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I don't know where I came with the number 13, but I did. Anyway, so then Oakland's over there. Not really a good view. It's, it is foggy here. Yeah, it's hit or miss on what view you get here, depending on the fog. But man, when you get a clear view of San Francisco, it's gorgeous, no doubt about it. I agree with Milton though. 3-pointers, I think that is huge. One thing you're going to have in this series that you didn't see in any of the East series. First of all, the Cavs are going to have to be outstanding at rebounding. No second chances for the Warriors. That's huge because the Warriors are going to hit triples, unlike the other teams. The teams in the East. This is a completely different ballgame, as you guys know. So I think what's amazing is last time we were here, Cavs won it all. Great memories coming back. Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and that was the end of 52-year drought. Now we're going to try to repeat. And in my lifetime, and for most of you out there, we haven't had a chance to say, hey, we can go and repeat. So I think the big matchup is Kyrie versus Curry. I think Kyrie's got to be excellent for them to win this series. I really do, because we know LeBron's going to be, LeBron's going to do LeBron. So anyway, Pat, we're about to hit the toll here, so I think we need to concentrate and get to where we're going.
Always doubt it. And LeBron Durant too. I mean, obviously that's the
right.
Whoever. Yeah. I guess I should say whoever they put against LeBron defensively, because they're going to run Iguodala, Draymond, probably try to get Draymond in his head.
Yeah.
But LeBron's ready for this. He's built for this. He is built for June.
Well, if the Warriors...
This is how he lives his life.
If the Warriors are smart, they won't try to get in LeBron's head or say anything stupid. They learned that lesson last year. For Warriors fans' sake, hopefully Draymond's learned a lesson for them. So, you mentioned, LeBron's 18-5 all time against Durant. They met in the 2012 finals, Oklahoma City versus Miami. So two different teams, both guys moving to different teams. All right, we are going to bid adieu. And Pat, I appreciate. I mean, you brought it strong, man. Some really good stuff. I like the
First and foremost, I'm trying to bring the strong driving to the table. That's my focus right now.
Very important.
If I can, unintentionally spew out some semi-funny jokes along the way, so be it. But we're just trying to get
more than semi, my friend. I have been entertained. Like you would not believe.
It's different from Boston, isn't it? You were just talking to yourself up there in Beantown, but now
I talk to myself.
The travel buddies are.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Let's get it. Just like the Cavs are back.
All right, we will see you on Channel 3 News at 6 and at 7. We'll have a Facebook Live from the arena.
We'll keep them coming. Keep them coming.
For Pat Chiesa, let's get you. There you go. I'm Dave Chudowsky.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later today.
Thanks for stopping by.